One day, like a tidal wave, a hurricane, like a thunderstorm, the pouring rain.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. I know you've probably seen the title already, but I'm gonna let you in, as I always do, on the old life, but let you know how I'm balancing it all at the moment, or if I am balancing it all at the moment. I don't know whether it's just a perception, to be honest, but I thought, what a better way to start the vlog than at 6:30 on a Thursday morning, and I'm on my way to yoga. Yes, this is the very first time that I've done this. It's the very first time that I have left Ivy so early. I obviously look after her throughout the whole of the night, so kind of up until we go to our morning walk, which we do every day. She's in my care, so I got everything ready for Jack, crossed my fingers and wished him good luck, and then I've left. So yes, balancing everything, and there's quite a lot to balance at the moment, actually. And I thought I'd just take you on the week, kind of have a bit of a vlog anyway, and I can tell you how I'm doing it all, because I don't know, might be useful to someone. So I'm just on the way to the gym. Today I have quite a full diary in the way of the business. So 11 o'clock I have got an Instagram live with Remy, who is the girl who I went down to London to be on her podcast, and her podcast launches today. So I've got a live with her to kind of launch our episode, which was really cool. I was just watching a couple of the clips that came through from her assistant this morning. Then I have got my membership live. So I run inside the business, I run a membership called the Subconscious Membership, and it's very much kind of like maintenance for your mindset. We do so many things inside there: hypnosis tracks, visualizations, private podcasts, live Q&As. It's the best place to be, and it's really grown and growing over maternity leave, which has been amazing, because that was really my focus. And for November I'm doing like a full-blown live intensive November, where every week for the month of November we have a live session. Last week's was about money mindset. This week is about kind of having it all and holding the success that you truly want. So I've got that, and then I've just got my one-to-one client. I've got 3 one-to-one clients at the moment. That's capped for me at the moment, and I think kind of coming into January will be the time that I probably take on maybe 1 or 2 more, and I think that will be good in the way of like time and scope, and still being very present with the rest of my life. So yeah, quite a busy day in the business. But what I've tried to do, just as we're talking about balance, and I'm driving so I can natter away, what I'm trying to do more than anything is have, which I did before, I have 1 week on calls and then 1 week off calls, and the 1 week on calls, I'm having 3 calls in that week. So because I've got 3 one-to-ones, and then the week that I have off calls, I have no calls at all, which is working really well. Obviously, just doing the lives in November has been a little bit different, but yeah, so I'm on an on-call week this week. So I had 2 calls on Tuesday, I've got 1 call on today with the live added. Obviously Jack works in the business, so he is my business manager, and when I'm on the calls he has and looks after Ivy. I'm doing like a lot of baby classes and a lot of things with Ivy at the moment, so when I'm out he works on the business, etc. When she's asleep we try and grab a minute here and a minute there. So yeah, the thing that I'm actually finding the hardest to balance at the moment, I would say, is the dog Barney and Ivy together. And I didn't think it would be as, or feel as tough as it has done the last couple of weeks. Barney is like our be all and end all. We got him in 2022 on New Year's Eve, ironically. And so he's like, you know, had the last 2 years of just it being just me and Jack solely focused on him. And since Ivy's come into the picture, he's not been like aggressive. He's amazing with Ivy, but you can just really tell that he is missing being the center of attention, and I hate that for him. I have like huge dog mom guilt. I also find it really funny because we have the same voice for Ivy as we do for Barney. You know, when you have like a dog voice, the voice that we use for Barney is the same voice we use when we're speaking to Ivy. So he keeps like coming in and thinking that we're speaking to him when we're actually speaking to Ivy. And like anytime I'm doing tummy time or floor time with Ivy, like he stands there. I'll probably try and get a clip for you in this vlog, but like I think I'm finding that really hard, the balance between giving him enough time and obviously, you know, having Ivy, and health is another kind of balance that I'm trying to understand a little bit more, like when is best to be going to the gym. Obviously if you've watched my latest vlog, it was about me getting back into like my health kick past postpartum, but like, is it best to be going in the morning? Do I then miss the dog walk? Do I go in the afternoon? But then, because, you know, like yesterday I was up from 3:30, but yeah, like I'm like, when is best to go? If it's on the night I'm too tired, or I've had like a high nervous system day, which probably is going to be the best to go to the gym to release that. But yeah, it's all a bit of an unroutine at the moment, I think, and I've never been one for like having a very strict routine. In fact, like I've never had really a 9-to-5 job in that sense, in like I've not had the experience of having many years of getting up, doing breakfast, going to work, coming home, doing tea. Like I've never had that sort of job. Like I was a performer, which was on the evenings. I was a personal trainer. Like nothing that I've ever done has ever had like that much routine, but I do like structure, and I think I'm really craving a bit of routine with Ivy, which I know is never going to happen because one, she's newborn, and two, like the routine doesn't come in till a little bit later, and you can start doing things that kind of help them get into a routine, but like every day is so different. I can't tell me arse to me elbow is what me and Jack says. So yeah, so there you go. Am I balancing things? Who knows? But I seem to be doing an okay job. I am working out, I'm looking after Ivy, I'm having loads of time with her, I'm in the business, I'm present, I'm working with clients, the business is bringing in money, relationship is great, apart from just really missing date nights and stuff. But me and Jack had a big chat about that last night, and like what we can do just to kind of feel a little bit like we have time for us too. I think at the moment we feel a little bit like we're passing ships because one of us has always got Ivy, so it's either like I'm having to go to the gym by myself or the other way round, or you know, I'm working, he's looking after Ivy, and we are just like the couple that does everything together and we've always been that way. Like everything we do together. So I think that's been a bit of a shock to the system too. So I'm just going to take you on the rest of the week. It's Thursday today, and yeah, I'll take you on the rest of the week as a vlog, but also just kind of be a bit of an open book on how I'm trying to balance everything and what that looks like for us. But for now, it's time for yoga. Anyone else absolutely hating the dark nights? And quite frankly, I'm just about to park in a car parking space that has no lines, so I think I'm just going to guess where that is. Yeah, I can't bear the dark mornings. Cannot bear it. But yes, let's go to yoga. Well, quite frankly, that was That was so good. Oh my god, I haven't done yoga in so long. Again, used to teach it. So it's like so good getting back to it. I've definitely done something to my shoulder. I'm gonna have to get that sorted. I think I've done something already, and then like holding Ivy in that position all the time is like, I think, weakened it. So I get that checked out, but that was so good. Oh, I feel like I could talk very slowly and do nothing for the rest of the day. But I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna take Barney on a walk, have some breakfast, grab a coffee, and get going. I'm looking forward to today as well. And me and Mum are going shopping a little bit later, with me, Mum, and Ivy, because I haven't seen her for a while. So yes, let's go on a little dog walk whilst I'm this zen and just in pure peace.
Past every storm cloud, rays of sunlight, rays of sunlight.
Good morning, everybody. I've been asked to start the vlog, so that I am doing. Welcome back. I think this is part way through the vlog. Maybe it's the start, I'm not sure. No, we're part way through, so I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. And what's to come today? It's Friday, it's a cold morning, it's 2 degrees at the moment.
The actual winter coats out.
Yes, it's time, we've converted. I'm not wearing shorts for the first time this year. And we're off for some breakfast. Barney's off on his adventure walk, which is nice, give us a break. Oh, here's the main star of the show, sorry everybody. Nobody wants to see her, hello! Yes, Barney's off on his walk this morning, which is good, so we're going to go into town, we're going to have some breakfast, do a little bit of work, and
have a meeting.
Yes, have a meeting,
And then
date night. And then go back out again, you know.
It's a good Friday to vlog.
It is.
Hello.
Beneath the stars, beneath the skies, in darkest darkness or brightest light, I'm calling out for you. I'm calling out for you. Within the storm, within the fire, when I feel hopeless, you're by my side. So I'm calling out for you. I'm calling out for you. When all my plans start to come undone and there's no one there to see me through, strength has been overcome and there's nothing left for me to do but tell the truth. I'm calling out for you. When I am strong, when I am weak, if I feel forgotten, you remember me. I'm calling.
Good evening. How are we all? It is Friday date night. We started to introduce these a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
A couple of weeks ago?
Yeah,
What?
we haven't had one for ages.
I wouldn't say introduce would be the right term there.
What, a baby date night?
Oh,
We
okay.
don't have Ivy.
Okay. A Friday night date night. Jay?
No, I meant since Ivy.
Okay.
So yeah, Mom's just picked up Ivy. Mom had a Nelson, so like called in on the way back. Took Ivy to see Grandad and have a little time with them. Which I told some girls I do like baby yoga, baby bloody massage, baby every freaking class under the sun at the moment. But I told some of the girls in the class, and they were like, "What? You leave her with your mom?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." Like, they were really shocked, and I don't know whether that was something that I really like stressed about as well. Like, I shouldn't be doing that yet.
I think at the start it's easier than it is when she's like, I don't know, 6 months plus maybe.
Yeah, true.
When she starts to kind of understand. I think now she's starting to understand.
Yeah, she likes being with either me or you, doesn't she, at the moment? So, but yeah, so Mom and Dad have got her for a few hours. It's 20 to 5. We'll probably get her by 7. Won't we? Feels about 11 p.m. I've been up every hour under the sun. But yeah, we're gonna go on a date night. Don't know where we're eating. I don't know what we're doing.
Who knows?
World's our oyster. But this vlog is all about balance, and this is the one thing that we're doing that gives us a taste of our previous life. Not that we'd ever want it back, but we found it hard to adjust, haven't we? Like,
it felt like previous life today, didn't it?
Yeah, it did actually. Yeah, Ivy's been like huge sleeps in the day at the moment, like 4 hours, hasn't she?
Which in the daytime that feels so long.
Yeah, so we had like a couple of hours in the office this afternoon doing the finance dashboard. You had your final what did we call it? Handover call with George. So when Jack came into the team, like the job role that Jack is now, was an old, like a team member who's just left called George, so they had a handover. And yeah, so I think like the balance of us two having time together has been hard, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I think we found that hard in the sense of like very, very much like passing ships is what it feels like. And I think because either one of us have got Ivy or both of us have got Ivy, but we're focused on Ivy, it's not been very just me and you, has it? Like,
no,
even
not at all. Even when you go out, it's
yeah,
although we're out together, Ivy's there, and your concentration is focused on her, so.
Yeah, which is incredible. We absolutely,
oh god, yeah,
like wouldn't change it for the world. But I think that's been one of the things that, and it's not even a shock to the system, because we knew that was what's going to happen. But I think it's just, you need that finding the new normal now, isn't it? Like finding the new,
it makes you appreciate the time alone a lot more.
Yeah, it does. And I think like you hear so many people you hear so many people that are like, oh, you go into the housemate phase and the like friend phase,
what's
like as a couple. And like we've really tried to not, it's easy to do that. I think
you can see how people do that.
Yeah, you can see why people slip into that, but like
I say something to you if you leave the room and don't give me a kiss. I'm like, excuse me, come back here.
But I think because we're so bloody open and honest with each other, like it's never, if we have felt like that, we've voiced it straight away, haven't we? And it's never through anyone's fault. It's just basically you're keeping this little one alive. So that's our counselling session for today. But it is about balance. So I think like I think I said this in the last vlog, we're like unbelievably grateful and blessed and thankful that we have so much support around us, and that, like, you know, Mom and Dad can have her, and I completely trust them having her. And
that's a big one.
Yeah, and I know there's not many people who have that or have
we know
family
from
and friends around.
That is not always the case.
No,
some people don't even trust their own mothers with their own child.
With their own child in the same room.
Would you believe?
But yeah, so I think that's been a massive help for us to create balance and like to have that time. And I know Mom's. Oh, should we go for a drink at Ernestine though?
Come on, man.
I know Mom's.
That's no, it's for high vehicles.
Damn it.
Oh no.
What?
I've got people to my right, jokers to my left. Let me swing it round here.
And then someone will come in. What were we saying?
We're going to Ernestine.
We're going to Ernestine. But yeah, I think like balance for us has been better, like easier because of that. But anywho, we're gonna go for date night. We're gonna take you with us and have a lovely little Friday evening. I mean, it's gonna be an hour and a half maximum, but it'll be good all the same. Like a thumbhead. My hair looked good this morning. God dang.
Oh look, it's a pub.
Oh look. Oh, Tanner's looks cute.
Tanner's looks amazing.
So we've decided. Yeah. Hang on. Bear with, caller.
Bear with.
Anyway, we are on the way to La Lanterne, which is a very authentic Italian in Shrewsbury.
I've waited 2
You've never been.
2 whole years to go here.
I used to go all the time when I've come to Shrewsbury for so long. You get jealous, don't you?
Oh yeah, I call you like a local. Before you were a true local.
Before I lived here. But yeah, it's really properly, authentically Italian. How many Lees in the one? Walking up a hill as well, which I might get out of breath at in a moment.
Then there's the pregnant box.
Oh, all the time.
Just out of breath all the time.
God. It's because I had Ivy Bear fucking ramshackling my ribs.
They're used to it.
At every given moment. So yes, so we're heading there today. I'll hopefully B-roll. It's a very, very, very small restaurant. Like maybe 6 tables maximum. So we'll see. And a bit of an Italian for dinner.